So in this video, I think which you all were waiting for already, since we have announced this PMP free training, which will take place in February. So in this video, we will explain to you how you could earn the 35-hour contact hours training completion certification. Okay, and I think we have shared all the information in several posts in English language, in Arabic language. So in order to obtain the 35 contact hour training completion certification, you need to make sure that you attend each of the 12 sessions, which we will have in February. Okay, so first of all, let me explain to you how this course or training will be conducted. So it will take place from the 3rd until the 28th of February, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT plus one. That's Paris time, Berlin time, etc. through Microsoft Teams Town Hall platform. All right. Of course, we will have 12 chapters in this training. Chapter 1, we will, see the business environment. Chapter 2, we will go through the project stakeholders. Chapter 3, building and leading a team. Chapter 4, agile approaches and Scrum framework. Chapter 5, predictive waterfall project management and hybrid project management. Chapter 6, techniques for collecting requirements and estimating techniques. Chapter 7, how to perform the project work, conduct the meetings, transfer the knowledge, etc. Chapter 8 is about managing procurements and contracts. Chapter 9 is about delivering, products and deliverables and the expected quality and understand any gaps and how to fix them. Chapter 10 is about dealing with risks, responding to them, whether they're positive or negative risks. Chapter 11 is about assessing the project and business performance. And chapter 12, those are tips and tricks of general tips and tricks for the PMP exam. Okay. Now, we have explained to you in our previous post that in each session, we will be sharing a code, okay? One code, one different code per session. So for each session, there will be a particular code. For example, let's take some slides from chapter 10, which is the risk management. Risk management has got 10 sections. Now, let's suppose in that particular session, we decided to share the code in the slide summarizing the section. Well, you will always find the code at the bottom, at the right side, and the code will always have 6 characters, 2 letters, and 4 numbers. Okay, so the code could be shared in any of the slides. It could be at the beginning of the session, in the middle of the session, or at the end of the session. It could be in the slide summarizing the section. It could be in a slide, in the middle, like in one of those training slides, like the training content. It could be a code shared, in one of the questions, there's situational question. It could be, in one of those tables, like the risk register, again, in one of our course slides. It could be in a drag and drop question, etc. Okay, and you could see, there is a different code. Now, there will be different code per session, one code per session, and that code could be shared in any of the slides which we will go through in the session. So what you need to do is, since we will be sharing the link for each session in the WhatsApp groups, so for each session there will be a different link for Microsoft Teams Town Hall. It will not be the same link. No, we will be sharing that with you in the WhatsApp groups, and we will be informing you about that. Okay, so before the start of each session, like for example, the session 1 will start at 7 p.m. on 3rd of February. The link to the session will be shared at noon GMT plus 1. Okay, the link for session 2, which will be on Wednesday, the 5th of February, will be shared at noon on the 5th of February, a different link for Microsoft Teams. Okay, and once you join the session, make sure you pay attention during the session, not only to learn with us, because I will be, we will be sharing with you everything you need in order to pass the exam. You really don't need to look anywhere else, because our training presentation will contain about 660 slides. You can see right there at the bottom of the left side, 660 slides. Uh, you know, and that's they're divided into 400 slides of project management content prepared especially to pass the PMP exam, and almost 450 slides tips and tricks and practice questions very similar to the ones which you will get in the PMP exam. More than 400 questions, situational questions, drag and drop questions, quizzes, etc. Like really, and those questions will help you learn, different techniques, understand them better, and also, know how to respond to the different situations in the exam. Really, you will have everything in that training presentation. Okay, now, once you see a code, you need to write it down on a piece of paper. Myself, whenever I reach a slide, in each session, whenever I reach this slide, which contains the code, I will make sure, I spend around a minute, so you have enough time to write the code. And after the session, after the end of the session, like probably the next day, I will be sharing a post on my LinkedIn profile. That post will contain a summary of the session. Okay, and also it will contain a link to a form that is very similar to this one. This is just a sample form. Okay, so for example, in this form you will need to fill out and enter the code which was shared for session 1, so you can confirm your participation. Okay, in the form you will need to enter your name and surname, your email address, your WhatsApp number, because once you have shared all you have joined all the 12 sessions, you have entered all the 12 codes correctly, we will be sending you your 35 contact hour training completion certification through email, and we will let you know why we need your WhatsApp number. Before you fill out the form, make sure you copy your LinkedIn profile and you paste it in this form. Okay, so before filling out the form, copy the link to your LinkedIn profile. We will need it later on, and we'll let you know why. Okay, and then you enter the code for session 1. There will be 12 different forms, one form per session. In each session there will be one code to enter. Okay, now once you have attended the session, once you have written down the code, and once we have shared with you the link to the post which summarizes the session, okay, as we have explained to you, which summarizes the session, okay, and the link to the Google form in which you will enter the code, make sure you share that post, you like it and you share it, because the post contains the summary of the session. We need more people to learn project management, more people to take advantage, to benefit from this free course. Okay, so we would like you to like and share that post which we share after the end of the session. So first of all, like and share the post. Second, fill out the form and enter the code. And if you do so, for the 12 sessions, liking and sharing the summary post after each session, filling out the Google form correctly with the code, then you will be able to earn your 35 contact hour PMP training completion certification, which we will be emailing it to you on your email address. And there is a bonus. Now, what's the bonus? We have shared this already in one of the previous posts. Now, if you will share the training completion certification in a post, in a nice post in which you summarize, for example, what you have learned throughout this journey, like the free PMP training, when you intend to take the PMP exam, etc. If you share that in a post, okay, so if you will share the 35 contact hours training completion certification in a post on LinkedIn and tag my profile, Ahmed bin Hamouda, Okay, then we'll send you two full practice exams, which are very similar, with questions very similar to the ones you will get in the PMP exam. And these two full practice exams, they will help you even more, to prepare for your PMP exam certification. Okay, so really, it's quite easy. All what you need to do, join the 12 sessions. Pay attention during each session, write down the code. Now, once we share the summary of that session, like and share the post, fill out the form, enter the code, and then you're ready to go, and you would be able to earn your 35 contact hours. We really, try, make sure that everyone wins. Like, you get to join the free training. People who didn't have a chance to join the free training, they can at least benefit from the summary of the session. We will be also sharing some free books, etc. So really, we would like everyone to enjoy this training and benefit from it. Okay, so that's why we encourage you to join, like and share, etc. Really free or small steps. We will be informing you about all those steps through messages on in those WhatsApp groups. Okay, so I think you have everything you need to know on how to earn your free PMP, like the training completion certification. And this certification, of course, you will need it once you will submit your PMP application, because then you need to confirm that you have attended our free PMP our full 35-hour PMP training course. Okay, and course. All right, so this is it, guys. So I hope you have everything you need. Everything will be easy and smooth. We will be guiding you. Be sure we will be guiding you through all the steps, through messages on WhatsApp, in those public groups. And we look forward to seeing you soon in our free PMP training. Okay, thank you very much.